Let's edit a short in 10 minutes.
Create new. We're going to create a movie. Now, one thing you will learn is that when you are trying to make a short in iMovie, you do have to be a little bit more creative. I need to go to the recording that I have created on my phone. And at this time, it is like this. We are going to pretend that our screen is on its side. So it's kind of like rotating 90 degrees to the right. That's how we'll create our short. That's what I've done in iMovie. It's what's made it a little easier for me. My focus will be on these. And I did use some audio when I was filming. Let's hear it. So that's where I want my video to start. I don't want all that excess. You are doing a short. Shorts have to be quick. They have to grab your attention very quickly. So all of this needs to go away. We are going to find where the first talking point is. Let me see. I'm going to have to probably turn this up a little bit to see where it starts. So as you can see, I grabbed here and just went up to do that. You can also go ahead and detach audio, which is Command Option and B, and that detaches your audio so you have a better idea of where everything is. Let's do a little test. That's where we want to be. We are going to split the clip, both the audio as well as the top portion. Delete that. We're starting here. Do a little test. Okay. Now I need to make, you see how there's like all this open space here? We need to cut all that out. We don't have enough time. Nobody has enough time. They're going to swipe away. Let's clip it out. And clip up at the top. Ideally, I probably wouldn't have broken these two, detached the audio, but it's okay for right now. Antique gold, European gold. So even from antique gold to European gold, there's space there that you could cut away. It also, again, creates visual interest. Gold. So I would probably go here, split, and split, split, and split. Command B, or you just double tap. I just happen to be very used to double tapping. Starting at the beginning, let's go. Antique gold. We're going to need to cut some of this. I'm going to back it up this way. I know it looks weird right now because there was one over the other. Be careful of this because that means you have two audios happening at the same time. And now it's fixed. Do a little test. Antique gold, European gold. Now we got to do the other two. I'm cutting away. When you're down here, you can actually see where the talking comes in by how the rises and falls here are. I'm sure you guys might know that. I just figured I'd say it. Do a little test. Antique gold, European gold, Grecian gold, gold leaf. All right, so cut this away. I typically like to make my shorts pretty short. I know now they have them available for up to 3 minutes. I think if you are doing like a talking head video or something that can grab attention, that would be great. This is obviously going to be a quick short. I like these ones to just have some quick, catchy things that people notice, and then they might click on the video that's related, or even just click on your channel to see what else you have. Gold, gold leaf. All right, gold leaf and done. We need to speed up the rest of it. Now, when I say it's a test, all I'm doing is I'm taking these paint sticks and I am going to be painting each of these. Now, as you can see, not all 4 of them fit into this frame, so we're going to have to fix that. But before that, there is a section where I put down the 4 paintbrushes, and I did it. You'll see I kind of like slam it down. I did that on purpose because I didn't have a microphone with me, so it was just my phone mic, and I wanted it to be noticeable. Perfect. Okay, so those are the 4 parts. We are probably going to have to figure out a way to get all of those into the clip. This is where I expand so I can see where all those points are. This is going to go away. I have to back this up. Okay, and we are going to have to go here for the first click. There we go. Drop it away. I know this seems like a lot, but I promise you it is much more intriguing than leaving all this dead space, in my opinion. Now, when you get to these last two, remember they are not in frame. So we are going to have to move. And because it's split, you can move where the camera is, or I guess what's in frame. Okay, so now I'm getting to this third one. Let's see. Actually, that third one's okay, but the fourth one is going to be off. So I'm actually going to just move this to get to these two. No freeze frame. Ah, okay. Command Z, or just go up to the top to undo what you did. Not a big deal. And split. And split. And we got it. All right. I'm going to cut this, cut this. That part is done. Okay. So let's go back to the beginning. We're at 7 seconds so far.
Do a little test. Antique gold, European gold, Grecian gold, gold leaf.
All right, now's where we're going to be painting. I got to skip all the way to where the painting is, and that's where I'm going to do a little bit more of a close-up. So let's split all this out, and I'm probably going to speed things up. I think it might also speed up the audio, which is interesting sometimes, I guess. All right, ready? You remember how to do the speed editor? Command R, or just double tap and find it on the options on that list. Let's speed things up. Okay, we're still going to have to slow this, or to cut some stuff out. So we got this. Let's crop that. Might be more than a 5-minute project, huh? That's okay. It's all in one shot, which is very helpful. Drop it down. Okay, and this is where you don't have to show everything. You can almost get to the middle of the next one. Middle of the next one. Uh-oh. Whoops. Command Z. And it was because it was attached to this one. That's why that deleted. Make sure that the sound is attached to the next thing. All right, that cut 7 seconds off. Let's see. Oh, it can be even less. All right, that's about 4 seconds. I'm going to cut that down to 2 seconds of audio. Or not audio, I'm sorry, of that clip. We're going to do it again here. It really doesn't need to be a lot. People get it, you're painting. Doing it again. Let's see. Still too long. Nope. Okay. Now, what people aren't probably going to see in the short, but is going to be in the long form video, is I'm going to be showing a test, meaning I'm basically doing this little thing to kind of decide which of these colors I'm going to be using in my project. But that's not really necessary for the short. The whole purpose is just to give them a little snip of what they're going to end up getting on a different video or on your channel. Okay, we can cut all this out. We do have to move our frame again. And then the last one. And this is where I'm going to add a little bit of black on the top, but also keep everything in frame. I'm doing this because when we get over to YouTube Studio, we're going to add some text up here. At this point, I'm probably going to take out the rest of the audio. Let's see what it sounds like. Speed it up quite a bit. Okay, the rest of it is part of my actual video. So I'm just going to do, you know what? We're just going to cut it all out. No big deal. Leave it. What do you think? All right, we can show that. And I'm going to cut this out. Done. What are we at? 24 seconds. Perfect. How am I going to get this into shorts? You're going to see. We're going to show you that in the next